Hello and welcome to my channel. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Annette and this is my channel called Nanny Bear Stitches, and I'm looking in the wrong place. Sorry, I'll look at you. Yeah, this is my channel, Nanny Bear Stitches, and it's a channel about cross stitch, making, crafting and everything I've been up to. So I hope the light's okay in here tonight. It's 9:15 in the evening. It is Thursday the 14th of May. It's the day after my son's birthday, so I should remember. And as you can see, I've just come back from work, and yeah, I wanted to jump on and video tonight. I was going to do it, what day are we on? Yesterday. Put all my makeup on for a change, got ready, and didn't get around to it. And then I was going to video last Saturday, didn't get round to it. I was going to video last week, didn't get round to it. And then I thought, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. And I'll just know I'm going to get up in the morning and the day will fly again. So I'm hoping, sorry, just reading to see where my daughter is. Please forgive me. She's pregnant and she's about 28 weeks pregnant and she should be here. So I was just a bit stressing to see where she is, but she's fine. Well, she always tells me I have a location. I have a location, but I don't check it all the time unless I'm really worried if I thought she was in a ditch or something. Anywho, yeah, as I was saying, I'm Annette, and this is my channel, Nanny Bear Stitches. So I have had a flurry of new subscribers since my last video, and wow, thank you. I am creeping towards the 1,000 subscriber mark, so yeah, thank you so much to everyone, new subscribers, and thank you if you've been here before. Maybe you've been with me since the beginning, because I've been doing videos a long time, but they've been very sporadic and very, yeah, all over the place. But yeah, if you've been here before, or if you've stuck with me for a while, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I get so excited when I get a new subscriber. I'm like, whoa, creeping up. So yeah, it's not about the numbers, it's about the community, isn't it? Really, it's just like, yeah, if people are actually, I know if I get a new subscriber, then I think, oh, people are actually interested, and then it just gives you such a lovely feeling. So anyway, that's me. What have I got to talk to you about? I have my book of days. This is my book of days, my own notebook. But yeah, that's what it is, a book of days with a £20 note in the front. And I have been filling it in. It's not like all the other Flosstube lovely book of days, but it's okay. Because I'm not much of a diary person, yeah, I thought I'd give it a go, and then I thought if I don't stick at it, I haven't wasted loads of money and got a book that I'm not going to be able to use. So that page is a bit boring, isn't it? That's actually my notes for today to what I'm going to talk about. So yes, this is my book of days. I'll put my £20 back in there. So right, what have I got to talk to you about? I have one WIP and one new start, and which is also a WIP. I've got a finish. Oh my, I actually have my first ever, drum roll, I can't do that, my first ever finish. Well, that was dramatic. I've got you propped up on a doll and she dropped you. I'm very professional. I've got a glass mug with scissors and paintbrushes and pliers in, and then I've sat a doll on top because the glass wasn't quite tall enough, and I've propped my phone on it. Yeah, and she dropped it. She's staring at me now as if to say, I'm sorry. So yes, so what was I saying? One WIP, one new start, which is also a WIP, finish. So excited to actually finish something. It's not a full finish, but it's a finish. And I have plans, a bit of haul, and then basically what I've been up to. My son got married on the 25th of April, and I was making my own dress to wear, mother of the groom dress, and I finished it the day before the wedding. My dad had his 90th birthday on the Tuesday after the wedding, so if you're interested in hearing any of those bits and seeing any pictures, I'm going to pop them in at the end and just chat to you a little bit. But for now, we'll just go on to the stitching, shall we? Right, let's start with, where should we start? Not very organised. This is only Flosstube 3. So let me start off with my WIP. I'm dying to show you my finish, but let's go in order, otherwise I might lose my thread. See what I did there? So this was my very first start. Well, not my very first start, because I have got an ancient one that I started probably about 30 years ago. But if you're counting my new rabbit hole cross stitch hobby, I've gone down the rabbit hole of cross stitch. So if you count from when I started, which was around March sometime, I have got the date in my book of days. Yes, actually, I will read out to you. I will look like I know what I'm talking about. So the start of my cross stitch journal here. Oh, I didn't put the date on that. But anyway, I started this on March the 5th, 2026. So this was my first start. And I had my eye on these designs for ages. Got to be a good 3 years now. I kept putting it off because I'm like, oh, you've got enough to do. Anyway, I bought Clovis. So this was my first start. So this is how far I've got. Oh, wow, you need something behind it, don't you? Just to see the light through it. Excuse the rustling. Oh, that's the back. Should I show you the back? Ah, that's the back. Oh, please don't judge me. Oh, now there's someone at the door. Are you kidding me? Let's hope it's David's takeaway. I'm going to have to ring him. Oh, God. Let's give up. Yeah, bear with. Sorry, I had to pause my phone and ring my son, who was on the toilet. And I'm doing a floss tube. Oh, God. Probably thinks I'm sat here talking to myself. I'm sorry if you're looking for organisation and less craziness, then I think you're at the wrong place. Anywho, Marie's just come out of his room. So yes, this is Clovis, and I've just shown you the back, but this is the front. How lovely. Now, the eagle-eyed people out there will see that I have made lots of mistakes. I've got my counting wrong. Somehow I've ended up, I don't know, over here somewhere. Yeah, my flowers were counted wrong. I ran out of pink. I used 2 different pinks. Well, I didn't run out of pink. I put the pink down that I was using and then couldn't find it. The one that I was originally using, and yeah, I've made a complete hash of it. Well, I haven't made a complete hash of it, but I've made a bit of a hash of it, and I've nearly given up with it because I thought, oh, this is rubbish. But I thought I'll plough on because I've got, you know, more than, well, about halfway through, so I've ploughed on the last few nights, and then last night I did the flowers, and I have completely and utterly just fell in love with this whole design. I put the flowers in and I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. It's just, oh, I don't care about the mistakes. I don't care that I haven't used the right threads. I've just used what I'd got in my stash. I've done 2 over 2, which is really bulky, and once I put those flowers in, I was just blown away. Absolutely blown away. So yeah, she's definitely going to be finished. I'm sorry, the light is really awful in here, isn't it? I wonder if I turn this light off, if it'll be, I've got a lamp up there. Should we try? 2 seconds. Is that better? Or is that too dark? No, I think that's better, isn't it? Yeah? Can you see me? I might be able to play about and brighten it up. Got another light there, but it's not plugged in. I think that's going to be too bright. Whoa! Yeah, that's awful. Is that okay, guys? Or shall I put the light back on? I'm going with the light back on. It's just a haze, isn't there? Haze, like a halo above my head. Anyway, sorry. Right, so that is my Clovis. That's my first WIP. And I love it. So I'm doing that 2/2 on a piece of Spygart. Don't know what it is. 36 count, I think. And I'm keeping it in my project bag with my lovely Nan keyring that the children bought me. So that's the first one. Where can I put these out of the way? Down there, right? So then I showed you last time I had a new project. I'm keeping this in my sheep bag. This is an Emma Ball tea towel that I made a project bag out of. And I've got a matching floss thingy, doodah, which I haven't put a press stud on yet, but so yes, this is Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais, and if you saw my last floss tube, you will see that what am I trying to say? Yes, I'd ordered this, and a lovely lady from, no, I'd searched for it on Facebook and Marketplace and all places like that, and then a lady had come back to me in America and she sent it me all kitted up, and oh, it's just, I love it. So I wanted this to be my wedding start. You know, people have birthday starts. That was my plan. And I woke up on the day of the wedding, of my son's wedding. We were at Blissfield Reservoir in Rugeley in Staffordshire. And I woke up and I started it. And I literally put in one stitch. Just one. Tiny little stitch up here, but it was a start, and I think I might have a picture. If I've got a picture, I will put it in and I will show you, so I'm pleased. So officially it is a start. But anyway, I've got flosses dangling everywhere. Let me take the thread thingy off. Thread minder. It's a lovely little cupcake, and this, without losing my needle, this is how far I've got. Oh, can you see how far I've got? Can you? Sorry, it's a bit transparent. I've done most of the border, and then I've started on the house down there. Not ironed. Am I pulling it taut? Not ironed, but yeah, there's the house. Can you see? So that's how far I've got with that, and I'm loving doing that. So I've been working on that for the past, well, since April the 25th, which is when my son got married. And whoops, I keep losing my little thread minder. I've got my pack of Weeks Dye Works threads, beautiful. Not on my, I'm putting them on my ring as I'm using them. And blow me, there's no card in here. I've got a card for every start. Maybe I've not done one for this, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing one for every start, but I can't find the card. Anyway, it's the call for thread and the call for linen, and it is 36 count, 1/2, Brent RR. What does that stand for? I can never remember. You're all shouting at me, aren't you? RR, 36 count Brenda's Brew. Something reproductions. Oh, I can never remember what that is. It's lovely fabric as well. Anyway, so that's that one. So that was my wedding start and my WIP. Now I'll show you my finish. Oh, now I've got another WIP. Oh, so I've got 2 WIPs. Sorry. I had wrote 2 WIPs. Yeah, I've got another WIP. So this is This is called Grateful. Now this is a model stitch for Hoop and Heart, and it's done from DNC threads, and it's on Fox and Rabbit 36 count baked clay, 1/2. And I'd started this and then the pattern wasn't working, so the pattern was changed. I'm being very vague, aren't I? But that's how far, can you see that I've got? So it's pretty much like the border will go across the bottom, so it's just a small pillow. Completely changed the pattern. What's that there? Oh, that's a bit of a flower. I was going to say that looks strange. So it says Grateful, but yeah, that's the stem of a flower. So I've done all the stems, and I've done a cute bunny, and I quite like that. So I've been, if you are wondering who Hoop and Heart is, it's actually me. So back in the day, I used to design cross-stitch patterns, and not cross-stitch patterns, sorry, crochet patterns. Sorry, I'm getting comfy. Crochet patterns, and they're on my Etsy shop, and they've been there years, and I do quite well from them. And I love drawing and illustration, and I thought I'm going to have a go at designing my own patterns. So my Etsy shop is called Hoop and Heart. There's literally only 2 patterns on there, and this one isn't even the correct pattern yet because it's my original, so I need to sort it out. So don't head over there, please. Yeah, it might sound a bit pretentious, is that the word? Thinking I can design patterns when I've only just started doing cross stitch, but that's me. I like to jump in, you know. If I started quilting with a massive quilt, people start off with a pillowcase, but oh no, I had to do a king size quilt. So yeah, I'm a bit like that. I jump in foot first, feet first, foot first, feet first. Anyway, I didn't say last time, I didn't admit to it, but I've admitted to it now. It's out there. So yes, it's my design, and very higgledy-piggledy. I need to invest in some flosses, these things. I've been making just cards, and they're just pretty naff, to be honest. But yeah, that's the colours. Can you see? I watched Flosstube and she twists them around like that, but hers looks much more elegant and organised than mine. But yeah, the colours are quite pretty. There's some pinks and greens, and so that's where I have got with that one. So that's another WIP I've been working on, because obviously I want it finished, and that's in just a little pouch which I've made myself. Pop that in there with the card, and that's that. Do you mind if I have a slurp of my tea? I'm sorry, I'll try not to slurp. I've been at work for hours and I've not had a drink since I left, and I'm really thirsty, and I've driven to Loughborough after work, which is half an hour in the opposite direction to home. And I may as well tell you this now, actually. I've driven to Loughborough to collect a vintage sewing box, and yeah, it's cost me £30. It's a, oh, my memory's so bad. It's a make, I don't know, but it's old. I think I've googled it and it was 1920s, 1930s. I've seen a lot on eBay and Vinted and places, and they're going for about 130 to anything to £200. So I thought £30 was a bargain, but actually it's a little bit in a battered state. So I've not exactly got a bargain, but I'm really happy with it. So I will pop a video in now, actually, and show you it, because I videoed it when I came back. The dogs are very interested in it. But yeah, so I'll show you that bit now, and then we've got that out of the way. So yeah, that's why I'm drinking my tea, because I'm really thirsty. I've had no food since 12:30 today, and yeah, it's heading on for 10 o'clock. So yeah, here's the video. So this is my table, and Woody's very interested in it. So I've driven to Loughborough to fetch it. So as you can see, it's a little bit worse for wear. I've literally just walked through the door with it, so I've not really had a good look at it myself. Woody's very interested, aren't you? don't know what that is in the corner. Is that mice droppings? Needs a good clean, doesn't it, Woody? Some old knitting needles. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I have to give it a hoover before I take it upstairs. So that's the make of it, look. Wilko product. I think they're 1920s or 1930s. And in the front here. What's that, Woody? No, I thought I was going to pinch the ball of wool there. Woody, I'm trying to show people. Come out. An old teasel brush. Woody, do not. Come out. Come out. Some buttons. So yeah, I'm going to empty it. Give it a clean. So my plan is to use it from a cross stitch because I thought it'd be quite nice to keep by the side of the settee. So I'm going to have to tidy it up a bit. So when I'm sat working at night I can put it all away instead of just leaving it chucked on my settee. And then I want to make a cross stitch, stitch a cross stitch for the top of it. So I'll have to decide what to do. And obviously that's a long-term project, but yeah, that's my plan. So I can cover the top of it, but I think it's really pretty. What do you think, Woody? What do you think? Huh? Yeah, that's my keys. Nothing in my pocket, thank you. A bit excited. Been on your own all day, haven't you? Well, you haven't actually. Daddy's been in bed. Yes. What? What? Nutcase. Anyway, I'm going to put the kettle on. Hello, I'm back. Right, so I hope you like that. I like it. I think it's really cute. And I want somewhere like downstairs or either up here to be a bit more organised. All my cross stitches are together. I know it's not very big, but I might be able to get a bit of organisation. Because as you can see behind me, it is just total chaos. I have got sewing, illustration, work, painting. Well, there's watercolours up there. Yeah, total utter chaos. And I'm doing alterations for people now too, so that's just piled up with wedding dresses and bridesmaids dresses. And a classic example, one of my plans I couldn't find. I've spent about 15 minutes trying to find, and I'm like, where is it? And I found it now, so I can show you in a minute. But I'm just like, oh, this is driving me crazy. I just can't seem to find anything. So I don't think that little sewing table's really going to make a dot of a difference, is it really? But in my mind, that's why it was. And I love old things. So anyway, so I'm going to show you now. Drum roll, please. It's in my Moo Cow bag, which I've made myself. I have finished. I will put it on a board. It's, well, on a book. It's not ironed, but it's finished. And it is Moo Cow. No, it is Cowpile. Cowpile by Plum Street Samplers. And I'm so happy with that. Oh, it's just, I just love it. I wanted to get a, what's the word? Board, chopping board, a little chopping board, and put it on there and mount it and put it in my kitchen. But actually, I bought some ribbons and things, which I showed you in my last Flosstube. And I'm going to make it into a pillow, but I'm going to make it into a hanging pillow. And I've bought off Vinted a vintage button hook. So it's either to button your shoes up, or what they used to back in the day, or, you know, when you fasten corsets. I mean, who wears corsets? You probably no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's a vintage hook. So I'm going to use that and hang this off the hook and have that in my kitchen. And I thought I might start collecting these hooks because they're quite cute. But anyway, I digress. So that is my cow pile. Really, really, really pleased. I've actually got a finish. And can I swear? Am I allowed to swear on this thing? Where's the card? Ah! It's like I've got a ghost. I'm sure I must have, because I go in these bags, nobody else messes in these bags, and there's things missing all the time. I had a card. It told me when I started it. It told me what the fabric was. I've got a card for every single project. There's no bloody card in here. Oh, breathe. I can remember it is on... What the heck? It is on Fox and Rabbit Prehistoric 36 count. This is quite good for my memory, and it's all the colourful colours, Weeks Dye Works. And I think I've got a ghost because I just keep losing things. I've had a ghost before, but I'm not going to talk about that because you might think I'm crazy. But I literally keep losing things. How can I lose the card out of the bag when there's only me that goes in there? Anyway, my dog's lying here behind me, my Dalmatian. She's got terrible wind. Oh, anybody got Dalmatians, you'll know that they have vile wind. We get through a lot of candles, and it's not the diet before the dog police jump on me. I've tried everything. They just have horrible wind. So anyway, that is my finish, and I'm really happy with that, and I'm looking forward to finishing it. But I've got a humongous wedding dress to finish and bridesmaids dresses, and not much time for stitching at the minute, but hey ho. But while I'm on the subject of things I've got to do, I have been making a few project bags. I have shown you this one before, but I'll show you it again. This is a Moda fabric, and it's quite cute. And what's it got on here? It's got a little heart, zipper pull, and it's just backed in there. And I've actually sold this, so I need to keep that clean because that's sold. Oh hella. And then I've made this one. This is a new one. This is French General fabric, and there is a piece of paper inside. The ghost hasn't had it. It is Chateau de Chantilly. And I've started putting hooks on them, on my new designs now, on my new bags. Put a hook on there, little hook inside, a little loop there. And did I put a loop inside on this one? I should have done, but I didn't. Some of them I'm putting a loop inside. Maybe I didn't because I've got the loop on the outside. But anyway, and it's a pretty flowery zip. So that's on my Etsy shop at the moment. Oh, sorry. My Etsy shop is looking a bit thin on the ground because I've sold all my project bags. I think I've only got 2 left. This is a, what do you call them? Floss thingy. Floss keeper, I don't know. But anyway, this is, I've got a few of these to make, so this isn't finished obviously because it's got bits of thread hanging all over it. It's felt on the one side, cotton on the other side, and then just a little thing for your needles. It's got a hoopy thing there, and I need to put the popper on it, but I've got a few of those that are going in my shop. That's French General fabric. I've got these. Not sure whether I'm putting these in my shop because they're a little bit more, but I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Not everybody likes really stiff things. Yeah, we won't go there. So I've got 2 of those. I might keep them because, or I might put them in my shop, but I'm doing project bags to match these. So I've got quite a bit of this French. This is not French General. This is William Morris fabric, and then this is just a Moda. So I've cut out some squares, so there'll be like more in the design of this William Morris for some project bags. I think I've got 2 of those cut out. I've got plans to make some more project bags. I may have shown you this in last time. but I think I did, yeah, I remember opening it. But this is the beautiful Tula Pink fabric that I've got. It's silky, it's not cotton, but I love it. So I'm definitely doing some project bags. I might get 2 or 3 out of that, and I will definitely be keeping one because I love cats and I love Tula Pink and I love fabric. So that's that. So that's my plans. I'm kind of bobbing about a little bit now. I bought this. I got this from the Corner Patch in Eccleshall. It's kind of like upholstery fabric, and it's a 35-inch piece, and it only cost me, it was a bargain. And yeah, I just thought this was really pretty. Saw it, I was telling myself, I thought, I do not need any more fabric. Are the geese upside down, or are they? They're all going any which way, aren't they? But that's that anyway. So yes, I like that. And now I'm annoyed that I've had to unroll it to show you, because I love things just still in the little sleeve bands. So that's that. I should be doing some bags out of that. What else have I got to show you? I've shown you Clovis, I've shown you my finish, I've shown you my whips, plans. So plans to make project bags, and then I've got lots and lots and lots and lots of plans. And I do plan to start said plans. Well, it's gone cold now. So I am planning to, I'll show you this one first. I will pop a picture in. It's the Sarah bag by Stacey Nash, and I have the fabric. Now I think the call for fabric was a 36 count, but I am going for, see my cards here, I've got cards for all of them. So yeah, Sarah's sewing bag, call for weeks dye work thread, and it, I don't know what the call for fabric was, but it should have been 36 count. Well, I'm using 32 count, so it'll come up a bit bigger, which will suit me actually, because it's a sewing bag and I like it a bit bigger. So this is Rosing's Parlour by Swan Bay Fabrics, and it's beautiful. Obviously I'm new to all these companies, but Swan Bay Fabrics are right up there on my favourites list, because they've just got some gorgeous fabrics. And I'm sorry, I'm rustling. These are the threads. Excuse me. These are lovely and neat, aren't they? This is better. Should I roll them around like that lady does? Look at that. Oh yes, this is very professional, isn't it? There you go. So that, oh, they're beautiful colours. There's actually one missing, but it's in another packet somewhere. I had to order it separately because they hadn't got it. But yeah, so that's all ready to go, and I've kept it in there in my haul pile because I want to put it with that, which I will do in a momento. So that's the plan. I want to start that. The idea of, well, actually my neighbour bought me that pattern. She wanted to buy me something, and she asked my son what I wanted. I don't know why she wanted to buy me something, but she did. And she asked my son what I wanted, and he asked me. He wasn't supposed to ask me, but he did. And I said, oh, I want this Stacey Nash pattern. And I'm in the Across the Pond sale, and we are doing the Bees and Birds sewing roll by Stacey Nash, and I'm miles behind. I've literally only done a bit of the border, and I'm on the fence whether I actually want to do it or not. I'm loving being in the group, and I'm loving seeing everyone's finishes, but I want finishes that I am actually going to do something with, even if it's just, you know, put them on the wall. Or I don't actually think I'll use a sewing roll. I mean, what do you do with a sewing roll? I think sewing rolls are more for knitting. I mean, I do knit. I could, I say do knit loosely, I knit occasionally, but yeah, I don't know. And then I thought, why don't I do the bag then instead? And I don't know where I'm going with this now, because actually I'm just doing two things, aren't I? So I don't know what my thinking is behind it, but there was thinking behind it somehow. But yeah, I could share that in the group, and because people are sharing different things, and it's a lovely group. So if you are looking for an online group, head over to Facebook, Across the Pond Sal. It's run by Swan Bay Fabrics Lady Marie and another lady, and I do apologise, I don't know. But yeah, it's a nice group. It's lovely. So I'm in that, and whatever my thinking was behind doing the bag, it's that's what I'm going to be doing. The glasses are annoying me again. I say that on every video. So I ordered a few fabrics because I'd got some plans that I wanted to do and I hadn't got fabric for, because obviously I'm new to cross stitch, so I haven't got much of a stash. So I ordered from, and I get, oh, Stacey's arrived home. I get mixed up with Lakeside Fabrics, or is it Lakeside Needleworks and Peakside Needleworks? And then there's another one. They've all got like names of like round in the Peak District. But anyway, I think this was from, yeah, this was definitely from Peakside. I ordered some fabrics. So I ordered, this is Fox and Rabbit, 36 count dust bunny, just a small piece. Beautiful. Fox and Rabbit 36 count up in the attic. I've seen Flosstubers mention this so many times and I just love the name, up in the attic. So I'm like, yeah, and Dust Bunny. Don't Fox and Rabbit have some lovely names? And then I've obviously heard people mention Fibre on a Whim. No clue what it was, so I've ordered some of that because I thought I need that in my life. So this is 36 count cappuccino. I've only got small pieces, you know, they're just, I mean, this is a 1/16, is it, or 1/6? 1/16. And then another Fibre on the Whim. I've heard people mention this one as well, Cafe au Lait, 36 count. So they're beautiful. So I had some fabrics and I had this one, and this was for an actual project. This is why I went on to Peakside Fabrics, because I wanted to do Winter Moon by Plum Street. Sorry about the glare. I've kitted it up. Doesn't it take ages to kit things up? Hi! It takes forever to kit things up, but I've done it. And my silly little flossy things, I need to change those. I need to invest in some proper floss drops. So yes, I wanted some fabric for this. Hello, I'm doing a floss tube. I'm doing a floss tube. If you wanted to come and say hello. Oh no, she needs a poo. All my family just need poos. What's a floss tube? How rude. Anyway, so I went online and I looked, and I mean, I think on the fabric call for this is kind of a green. Does it tell me? Oh yeah, salt bush.
Yeah, I forgot to print out my vintage labels at work, so I had to print them at Howard's.
Did you? Come and say hello to everyone. Show everyone your bump. This is Minnie. Hi Minnie. Minnie Moo. This is Stacey. The light's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, you shouldn't. You know what's that for?
You what?
What's it for?
YouTube. What's it for? Anyway, yeah, the call for is Saltbush, Fox and Rabbit. And I couldn't get it. It was sold out. And I think it's like a greeny colour. But so then I ordered this, which I thought was a greeny colour, and it isn't. But I still like it. So it's 36 count flannel flowers by Fox and Rabbit. Has it? And so I've got a big piece big enough to do that now, and so that's that. So that's another imminent start. Put that up there. So I don't want everything to topple off. So while I was on Peakside's website, I saw another pattern, Stacey Nash, and I just couldn't resist it. I love little houses, don't we all? And I just saw this, and I just thought this is so sweet. Let me take it out because it's a horrible glare. So this is, Stacey's going to show us her baby book now. Come on then. Let me just show them my Stacey Nash pattern.
This is from TikTok shop.
Hello baby.
It's really cute. Look, too, you put like some of the pages in.
About my parents. Oh, my family tree.
My first ultrasound picture.
Oh, isn't it sweet? I'm really bad actually. I was going to do her a journal and I was going to design the front cover, and you were going to call her Isabella then, weren't you? And we were calling her Baby Boo. It's probably a good job I didn't.
It contains, oh that's like you put stuff in there.
Yeah.
You can't open it. Oh, you can.
Yeah, you put like the horrible belly button thing in there and a lock of hair.
Hair.
Yeah.
Cute, isn't
It is cute, isn't it? That's lovely. Yes, I have a bin down here. I have everything in this room.
I don't know, like what's in it when she gets here.
Ooh. What's these for? These must be for the horrible umbilical cord and a flock of hair.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, it's cute. It's really nice. How much was that?
Length and height for age girls. Not much, less than 20 quid.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cute, isn't it? Look. Oh, it goes up to 5 years.
Wow, you'll be filling that. Yeah, you'll fill that in till it's about 6 months old, and then that'll be that.
Yeah.
It's probably like my book of days. Me cross stitch.
Yes, Christmas look. And I bought a Polaroid camera to use.
Lovely. We're excited, aren't we?
Yeah. My first family trip, a family photo. Yeah. But it's really cute, my first haircut. Follow me on TikTok.
Follow her on TikTok. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. I've probably lost, like, everyone's probably gone now, haven't you? But anyway, I'll keep waffling on in case there's anyone still left here. So yes, I saw this pattern and I've never seen it before, and I just think it's beautiful. It is the Rose Cottage by Stacey Nash. Look. It's just everything. Yeah, everything. It's just got everything. Look, little ducks, the red house. I presume they're dogs, flowers, a bit of alphabet. I love it. Yeah, so I've not read the instructions yet. Look how cute those little ducks are at the bottom. So, thinking out loud, I have ordered, I've actually got one thread for it in my stash. I've ordered DMC because it calls for DMC threads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 DMC threads. So I've ordered them from Lakeside Needleworks and they will be with me tomorrow. And I plan to use one of these. And I've no idea which one I'd earmarked for it. And I don't have a card for this because I've not organised myself yet. I only do cards when I am organised. I'm surprised I've got any cards at all for anything. I'll pop that down there, can't I? So that is another plan. I seem to have a, oops, sorry. I seem to have a, oh, it's a good job I haven't got this out actually. I want to show you this, and it's a surprise for Stacey's baby shower. So I'll have to be careful when I'm showing you that. But I was going to show you that at the end because that's kind of in live stuff. But we've bobbed on to live stuff, haven't we, with Stacey interrupting. So anyway, another plan. Oh, I forgot to say right at the beginning, I actually want your help with something, and it's in my plans, so let me carry on. I've shown you this one before, Plum Street Samplers. You see my little stupid floss drop thing. My garden house, I've actually kitted that up, and the remains of Fox and Rabbit Prehistoric, which I use for cow pile, I'm using for that. So that's ready to go, and that has a card in it and everything. So that's another plan. I've done Winter Moon, haven't I? Oh, I saw Plum Street Samplers Summer Moon today, a finished picture that someone had finished, and I'm like, oh wow, it's a red house, a big red house, 2 rabbits either side. Oh dear. Anywho, so I've also ordered the pattern, the Spring Chicken Pinky by Stacey Nash. I seem to have a bit of a Stacey Nash theme going on, don't I? It seems to be Stacey Nash, Plum Street Samplers and Brenda Gervais. seem to be like, yeah, the rabbit holes I've gone down at the minute. But anyway, so this will be a finished size of 9.5 by 9.5 inches. So this is quite a big one for, well, for me anyway. 36 count. And I've decided to do it on dirt track, fox and rabbit. I thought it'd be quite nice. I thought the moon would stand out on that. Can you see? You probably all know what it looks like, but it's got like a mottled, and so yeah, I've got quite a big piece of that. Oh no, I don't need a big piece, do I? What am I talking about? Stacey Nash is just a small, isn't it? 9.5. Is that 9.5 centimetres? I'm going mad. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's a pin keep. It's small. I'll put a picture in. So I don't need all this. But this is obviously what I'd earmarked to make it. So I will have plenty left over to make something else. Gosh, I really am. I really am. You really are all going to leave, aren't you? This is so not organised. Anyway, I've kitted that one up and it's DMC threads and they're all in there. And I think that is actually going to be my next start, because I'm quite excited to start that one. Although hi, sorry about that. I have had to switch to my iPad because my phone's telling me I've got no storage. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So yeah, it wouldn't let me record, it kept cutting off. So I hope I'm kind of like carrying on from where where it left off, and I've now got to look over to the right instead of looking to the left. I seriously, I've gone downstairs, I've eaten some of David and Maria's Chinese because they left on the side, so I feel like it's all over my mouth. And I thought, well, should I just abandon this and start again tomorrow? But I know if I do that, I'm just never going to do it. So if you are still here, I really appreciate you watching this. Thank you for sticking with me. So as I was saying, I want to do a mirabilia. I've seen these things all over the internet and they look like, wow, they're amazing. What was the lady's name? There's a lady that's done the winter one with the deer. Oh, it's beautiful. Snow Queen. But obviously it's sold out everywhere. So after much thought and deliberation and whittling it down from 10 to 7 to 5 to 3, I decided I'm going to do Blackbird. Actually, the light's much better this way, isn't it? So this is Blackbird. Can you see her? Mirabilia. And I have kitted her up with mainly Luca S threads, because she's a big girl and she needs lots of threads. So that's kitted up, some beautiful colours. That Fantin is my dog, not me. And somewhere here in amongst this, whoa, mayhem is, oh no, here. I had to order some little bits from Lakeside Needlecraft, and it calls for 3 Caron, what are they called? Caron colours. Water lilies by Caron. They're £7 each in the UK. £7 each. Anyway, I ordered them. So those are the 3 that I need for the Blackbird. I needed Flame, Olive Grove, which is a beautiful variegated blue and greens, and Spearmint. That's hanging on by a thread, isn't it? And again, that's variegated. So they're beautiful, aren't they? So I ordered those. Let's give it a twirl. Yeah. So those are the Caron colours that I needed. That was a Weeks Dye Works colour that I need for the Stacey Nash Sarah bag. Then there's just a couple of random colours I've got there. I don't know why. It will come to me. And then I ordered these 2. And this is for... I couldn't resist this. my family love cards. We love playing cards. We always used to play cards when the children were little, and yeah, that just floats my boat. So I don't have any fabric or any more threads other than those for that. But that is a very, 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 very future plan. So that's that. That's got to be put up there with those. And then the fabric I'm doing the Mirabilia on, Blackbird, I have ordered this. It's a sparkly green. Because the call for Laurel Linen, 32 count Laurel Linen by Wichelt Imports. Alternative fabric, 16 count sage or summer khaki. So we're going for greens, aren't we? It's a dark green. This is a lot lighter, but I quite like this, and hopefully it'll work. And I love the sparkle. It's an even weave, 32 count, and it's a Lakeside Needlecraft exclusive. What?
See my baby clothes.
I'll come and see your baby clothes in a minute. I won't be long. I'm sure these guys don't want to see your baby clothes, but I do. Give me 5-10 minutes. So that's a Lakeside Needlecraft exclusive, and I love it. So I'm looking forward to starting that. Someone on Flosstube said they were going to do a Mirabilia Mondays, so I might do that, and a full finish Friday. But yeah, we'll see. One more plan before I get to the one that I need help with. This is a design by myself, and it is called Soft Paws. I will put a picture in, and those are the colours. And I've not decided what fabric I'm going to use yet, but that's another plan, and I want to start that one, but I need to finish Grateful first. So that's that. Ooh, everything's falling off. Now, I have got this picture that I've wanted to draw. I keep looking the wrong side. That I've wanted to draw. I wanted to do it in coloured pencils. I wanted to paint it. I have looked a few years ago, probably about 4 years ago, at getting it charted, cross stitch charted, because I wanted to stitch it. Anyway, now I've figured out how to chart things myself. This is the picture. I love this picture, and I am going to do a full finish. So first I charted it as is, and then I didn't like all the background with the radiator and the doorway, and I thought, oh no, that's vile. So I went on to Procreate and I changed the background. So this is now what I'm doing, and I'm doing it just on Spygart 32 count white, and I haven't got many colours yet. I've just got a few of the whites, and I've ordered some, so there's some on their way from Lakeside. But my question to you guys is, anyone who's done a fully finish. Now, when I first put it in, it came up about 230 odd threads, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot. Then I googled it and went on chat, and they said the average is between 30 and 50. I've looked at a few full coverage patterns from other people, and some of them are 160. So does anybody know how many threads I should use? Because obviously I use Stitchly, and I can change the thread numbers. I think I've gone for 52. Is that going to be enough, do you think? Can anyone help me with that? If you wouldn't mind popping in the comments, any help appreciated. And I don't think there was another question. I think I've figured everything else out. But yeah, which one do you like best then? The blue background or the original one? I'm definitely going with the blue background. So yes, that's the start that I want to do. I'm really looking forward to that, and it'll be quite big. Did have some notes, but they're on my iPad. But basically, it's going to fill this piece. So as you can see, it's going to be a big girl. So that is my plan, and anyone who can help me with an idea on how many colours, the general norm, I'd greatly appreciate it. So that is it for my plans I've got one more sewing plan because I've obviously shown you my bags that I've got to make. So this is what I've bought for Stacey. Oops. Oh, good grief. I have bought, there's been lots of rustling on this video, hasn't there? I'm sorry, on this Flosstube. So this is a panel, and I'm going to make a little baby quilt. I'm going to be quiet. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I saw this and I couldn't resist it. Look, little one, so loved and new, and it's so that's the panel, a little rainbow. Sorry about the glare. Oh, I just love it. And then it says dreams await just for you. And then the backing fabric, try to be quiet. I've kept this a secret for so long. I've had it for quite a few weeks now, and I need to get on it because her baby shower is the 14th of June. And then this is the backing fabric. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Look. Little elephants. Oh, isn't it cute? I'm really getting in the baby mood. So that's another imminent plan I've got to do. Got to get cracking with. I want to hide it, but I don't want to rustle anymore, so I'm frightened of getting on anyone's nerves. So that's it for stitching. So if you've stuck around, I'm sorry for the chaos. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a strange, all over the place video tonight. Perhaps I should have waited till tomorrow, but hey ho, hopefully I'm going to get this one out and not have to do it again. So if you wanted to stick around now and just see, I've just got a couple of bears to show you that I'm making, and I mentioned my son's wedding, so I'm going to put some pictures of the wedding in at the end. Yeah, just a little, I'm going to show you a book I'm reading and a bit of knitting, and then that's it. That'll be me done. So if you do want to stick around, probably another 5 minutes, because I've got to go and look at some baby clothes. So yes, if you're going to go, thank you for watching, and if you wouldn't mind liking or subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks. So for those of you who are going to stay, I will just show you these. We all have WIPs, don't we? Well, I make mohair bears, and I have WIPs for those too. And I was digging through my old mohair trying to find, because I thought I wanted to do a bigger bear for the gallery that I'm in a gallery, and I found this bear, and it's that I started it that long ago. It had got Annette Harrison label on it. Now that is my married name from, wow, how long ago? Steve's going to kill me because how long have we been married? Over 15 years. So anyway, I dug him out, and he was literally just a pattern. He wasn't finished, and the patterns here. So it was just pieces like this. And so I started with the head, and I've made the head. So that's the start. The lighting is a bit rubbish actually. I thought the lighting was better, but anyway, that's the start. So that's one of my WIPs. I've got him. He's a new start. Just the head. Cut the body out and everything. This is an old WIP that I found. I don't like this, so he needs some improvement. But I think what I'd done with him was I didn't like him and I'd abandoned him. But now I know a little, well, I know how to make bears. I've been making bears since 1993, but now I've got a few more kind of like ideas. I used to make a bear's head, and once I'd made it, that was it. It was finished, set in stone. Now I know how to kind of like, yeah, improve. I've improved a lot over the last, how many years? 1993. So yeah, I am not going to abandon him. He's going to have some work. And then this little chap, I found him not finished, and he's so cute. Why haven't I finished him? There's nothing wrong with him at all. He's lovely, and he's from alpaca. I can tell that's alpaca. And he's just adorable. Do you agree? Hello. So he needs finishing. And yeah, I'm like, why have I abandoned him? So that's him. You saw the dogs with my my new table. So I'll pop a video in of Luna now, just because I can. Luna, say hello. Say hello to the people. Say hello, Flosstubers. No? Oh. Isn't she so cute? But Woody hates her. You smell like a dog. You smell like a dog. And I'm back. What else? Oh yes, knitting. I picked up my knitting and I found my book, my knitting book, and I actually started these socks in 1922. I hope not. 2022. Is that right? 2022. No. 2026. Yes, 2022. Yeah. Oh, God. 2022. So this is how far I've got. I've never actually finished a pair of socks. I've got another pair that I'm still on Sock Island with because I've got one half done. But anyway, I'm on the heel flap and I've been knitting on these, and I'm trying to pick them up every day at least, and just even if I just do 2 rows, and if I've gone out in the car, I've took them with me. So that is my sock knitting, and the fabric is fingering weight yarn from Beehive Fabrics, and I've got the 2 colours. So that's my knitting progress, because I miss my knitting. I miss my crochet too. There was a lady having chemotherapy today, one of our patients, and she was sat knitting a blanket, crocheting a blanket, and I was like, oh, I really miss my crochet, but it makes my hand hurt too much. So yeah, knitting does too. Oh God, just rubbing it hurts. Yeah, knitting does too a little bit. That's why I can't do a lot of it, but yeah. So the wedding all went well. They got married. The boys, my grandchildren, stole the show. Stacey's dress was finished the 11th hour. My dress was finished the 11th hour. We all went, we all drank, we all were merry. I didn't get drunk. I behaved myself. It was amazing. It was very casual. So it was at Blissfield Reservoir in Staffordshire. We went on the Friday. They got married on the Saturday. Everyone went home on the Sunday, apart from me and my mum. Me and my mum stayed on our own, and we went home on the Monday. So we literally had all these barns to ourselves. It was good. And it was nice to spend some time with my mum. Yeah, it was a wedding. Don't know what else to tell you, really. I don't want to bore you with it, but it was red hot, so hot. They'd got a shot wall, they'd got a donut wall, we had pizzas for lunch, so it was very informal. Justin was like, well, if no one was happy with it, it was what we wanted. He says basically, it was like, put a ring on, and like, come on now, let's go and party. And that's pretty much what it was. It was so much fun. They had a band. The band was so good. A live singer all through the wedding. I did shed a tear or two, especially when the little boys came down, my grandchildren, Albie and Arlo. Oh, my goodness. So I will pop some pictures in at the end. What else have I been up to? My dad was 90. So, again, I'll pop some pictures in and a video. Yeah, he blew out the cake. We took a cake. We all went to see him. Justin came. Justin's my son that's got married. My eldest, he has only seen him, it's the second time he's seen him since he's been in the home. He just can't bring himself to go. It upsets him too much. But I didn't persuade him. I asked him if he wanted to come, and I left it with him. He said no, so I was like, fine. And then on the night before, he rang me and he says, I'm coming. And he cried a lot. He sobbed. I felt so sorry. Made me cry as well. Then my mum cried. My dad was oblivious. My dad was having a great time. They did a party for him. It was lovely. There was another guy there, another resident. He was 70, so it was kind of like a joint party. There was balloons. They've got the tablecloth, cakes, food. We were even allowed food. So I took my mum. Steve came, Justin came, and my mum's neighbour, and yeah, they gave us all food. It was lovely. So nice. They made such a massive effort. And I was just like, oh, yeah. So that was quite an emotional week. I had the week off work then. And I think I went back to work on the Friday. Why did I do that? I don't know. I was exhausted. My friend came and looked after the dogs for me while we went to the wedding, so that was another experience. It was so funny. She rang me up, and Ella, my smelly Dalmatian down here, had not left. She'd managed to get into our bedroom and she wouldn't come out. So when we left on the Friday, David hung around to see her and make sure she was okay, make sure the dogs let her in, because I've got 3 big dogs and she's terrified of dogs. Why? Yeah, don't ask. Anyway, yeah, so on the Friday, she rang me on the Saturday night and she said the dog hadn't been out since Friday, literally not left the bedroom. And I'm like, uh-oh. So we rang Steve's son and he had to go round and kick her out, basically. She behaved for him. But yeah, my friend Clem had not a chance, bless her. She also rang me on the Saturday and she was like, they're all barking. Why are they all barking? And I was like, yeah, they will bark. Where are you in the house? I said, she was like, I'm upstairs. And I said, where are the dogs? They're downstairs. And it was the Saturday morning. And I said, they're probably barking at the postman. They're not barking at you. She was like, I'm too scared to go down. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, they survived. She didn't get eaten. The dogs are still alive. Everything was fine. My friend, another nurse, she had Luna, because Luna's not allowed in the house, and it would have been way too much for Clem to supervise. She came with her nephew, so her and her nephew stayed here the weekend and dog sat, and yeah, he's only 5 or 6, and yeah, that dog would have got eaten. Or it wouldn't have been nice. So we shipped her off. She had to go on the Friday and she went to this lovely nurse, one of my friends at work, and they looked after her till the Monday, and she had a whale of a time. They spoiled her rotten. So that was nice. So Luna was sorted, my dogs were sorted, and it just all went smoothly. And yeah, lovely time and very emotional, especially with my dad's birthday as well, the Tuesday. And yeah, it was a week. I've put on a lot of weight, too much wine, but I didn't get drunk. I just consumed too much nice food and drink. So that was that. That's what I've been up to. I've been gardening. I've dug a hole, 2 big holes actually. And when we moved here 2 years ago, was it? I think it's been 2 years now. I bought some plants out of my garden, big like camellia plants that have grown, and they are still in the pots. So I was determined to get these plants in. So I dug a hole, put my camellia in. I don't think I've got a picture of it. I meant to. And then I've dug another hole and put another camellia in. I've still got some plants in pots that I need to put in, but we've started on the garden. We have got a massive garden, and I'm not saying that to brag or anything. I'm just saying, like, it is way beyond me. But Steve is adamant we're not having a gardener, and we can't afford it anyway. So, you know, we just have to tackle it how we can. And we went to the garden centre last Sunday and we spent £75 worth of plants, which was really reasonable actually. It's kind of like a wholesale, but they're open to the public as well, and they do you a bit of discount, and it's just like kind of like sheds, so it's nothing fancy. It's not like a garden centre. But it's nicely set out, and they've got some gorgeous plants. Oh, I could have spent more than that. I kept piling things in the trolley. So I was well surprised when they said £75. I was like, oh, wow. If we'd have gone to one of these like Trentham Gardens or somewhere, you would have been looking at easy 150. So yeah, we've come back with some lovely plants, which I need to bring in because we've had a frost the last few nights. So we've been bringing them in and out at night, bringing them in, putting them out like babies. So I need to do that because it's actually gone dark now. Oh my God, I'm still in my uniform. I will just show you the book I'm reading. This was recommended by another Flosstuber, and I have no idea who it was, and I'm really sorry about that. I've been watching loads of Flosstubers actually. Sewing Room Secrets, Prairie Stitchers, some Russian Rabbit lady, sorry, who else? Oh yeah, I haven't written it down. I need to write them down, but there's so many Flosstubers out there, much more organised than me, much more professional, no chaos. But yeah, someone recommended this book to me. No, not to me, obviously. They recommended it and they were reading it. I'd never heard of it. You can't get it on Kindle. You can get it on paperback, and I managed to get this on Vinted for, I think it was about £3. Secret Book Florally, a novel by Patty Callahan Henry. It came the Friday that I was travelling to the wedding. I picked it up en route. obviously I got it with me, didn't read it, didn't pick it up. I've actually started it last night, so I'm enjoying that. I've not read a lot, but yeah, I can tell. I know straight away if a book's going to grab me, and this looks good. I won't read you the synopsis because I think this video has gone on long enough, but it's good. So that's it. That's all I've got to tell you. I think Dad's 90th, my new stool bears, wedding, knitting, live stuff. Yeah, me done. So as I said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've stuck with me till the end, and I promise I'll get better at this. I can't promise that it's not going to be chaotic because I am just chaos. I'm organised chaos, kind of. I try and maintain my professionalism even at work, so I'm obviously a nurse and I have to. Got told off yesterday for putting lipstick on in the bay. Yikes. But it wasn't actually lipstick, it was lip balm. My lips are dry as a bone. Anyway. Yeah. So that's me. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and commenting. And for anyone who's bought one of my bags, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, 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 really appreciate everyone's support. And next time, I don't know when it's going to be. I can't promise weekly, fortnightly, monthly. I don't know. I just kind of think, well, have I got enough to show you yet that's going to be vaguely interesting? So yes, I'm going to go. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care. Bye.
For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray!
Yeah, take yourself out.
Yeah, do like this.
Let's see. Show him what to do.
Not helping.
Shall we blow together, Clary?
Can you blow this?
Go on, Mum. Blow him out.
1, 2, I think you've got to make.
Yeah.
No, you helping. Go on, you blow.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Shall
Go
we
on, Mum. Blow.
Come in.
Good eye on that.
Thank you for the Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you finished your food? Can you go home now? No, you do it with us. You ready?
Right, 1,
1, 2, 3.
Mom.
Woo!
So we got two. This one is his birthday as well. Sit down, Philip.